I follow some travel YouTubers, and it's pretty funny because Syria.
What kind of travel YouTubers?
All kinds, dude.
I don't know why.
The hot kind.
Stance.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me more.
No, I follow some travel YouTubers, but I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know either, but it felt like a good choice.
But anyway, when Syria collapsed,
Now, when you say travel, you
Syria
sorry.
collapsed and like
Let him do it, okay?
Syria collapsed
Calm
and
down.
everybody, all of them went to Syria within like 3 days.
Is it because it's cheap content?
No, well, no, it's just crazy content. Like back when it was just Anthony Bourdain traveling, they would never be like, Syria just collapsed, you should go. But now it's like guys who are making $500,000 a year and it's just them running around with a cell phone. So they're like, I'll go to North Korea, fuck it, whatever. And they just go and like record. So yeah, I mean, just like a government collapsed and within a week, there was like a bunch of people there already being like, what it's like in a falling apart government. Like, isn't it so crazy?
yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, just
That's
running
super
around,
sad.
hanging out with cartels and shit.
Well, because also, like, I know it's bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
you're like, but how bad is it? I'm like, probably really fucking bad.
yeah.
So you say your family's starving. Interesting.
Dude, they have
Check out this ad for BetterHelp.
they apparently have some kind of like meth over there. It's like
I saw Breaking Bad.
no, it's not meth though. It's a different kind of drug that I'd never even heard of. And it's apparently very popular in that part of the world. And it's kind of like it's like a somewhere between like Adderall and meth, which I know is kind of the same thing, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
if
they're
you just
both-
took a shitload of Adderall, it's like the same shit. Anyway, it's like
Really
that.
is.
They have a different kind of drug that's like a very popular.
So everyone's super organized. Like,
That's why
fucking
people
scrubbing,
take it.
Scrubbing their baseboards.
That's like why people take it. Yeah, I mean, and they can't drink over there, I guess, too. So they're like just hopped up on Adderall Plus.
That's really not fun for me. Whenever I do a bunch of Adderall, or like one time I did crank
Whoa.
in Estonia.
What is actually crank? I don't
It's
understand.
just, it's like trucker speed. It
Yeah.
was like this guy had like a huge bag of like just straight meth, and
What
I
a-
did it.
What a great start to a story. One time I did crank in Estonia.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give this to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were doing. It was me and my friend Bart, and we went to Estonia because he
Bart?
was. Do you know Bart?
No.
You know, Cowabunga,
No,
eat my shorts.
Yeah.
He's like,
so
do
Bart-
this crank.
Bart's a video game guy. He worked for a video game studio, and then he went and worked
Eat
at
my
Google.
crank.
He worked at Google and YouTube. He was running YouTube gaming for like 5 years.
I knew some crank.
But now he's back. But he's the one who got me into like the video game streaming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So one time we went to, it was for this like it was for HP Omen, and they were gonna do this game Smite, and they were gonna like film this commercial of all these people playing Smite in these cubes that they built, where they would like do weird like obstacles at them, like one of them like
Like do
filled
as
with
much crank as you
bubbles.
can.
Yeah,
And that's why it
that,
was there.
That was later. And so I was supposed to go and be like the expert on the game, and Bart was hosting because I directed the Smite World Championships like 3 times. But I just like lied and faked it the whole time.
Wait, so you were the one who was like, he picked this character. or
No,
whatever.
no, that was Bart. I was supposed to be the guy in the truck who'd be like, you need to go to this camera in the game
Yeah.
to like show how to do it. But
Got it.
I literally didn't know how to play the game. I had just lied the whole fucking time.
Wow.
So I
Yeah.
got up there, and then I was kind of having a panic attack. But one of the players who was there, who was like one of the Smite pros, who was like in the thing, brought his manager, who was just hanging out. And I was like, "Hey man, like, do you like speak like their language?" And he like spoke Estonian. And I was like, "Great, you can come help me do this." And this guy was like, "Oh, this truck is cool." And I was like, "Yeah, just tell them where to point the camera." I had him do my
You
whole
let him do
job.
your whole job.
And then at the end of it, they were all like, "Thank you, Tim. Like, we couldn't have done this shit without you." I was like, "Yeah." I
just
still
gotta-
don't know how to play the game at all.
I love that. I
Just
love when you
fully
get through a
fucking like-
gig and you're like, I just lied the whole
Dude,
time and nobody knows.
Truly, like, I would have been fucked without this guy though.
Yeah.
So I lucked out. But then afterwards, we all went out in Estonia, and one of the producer guys from Estonia, or like our local fixer guy, was like, "You guys want to do drugs?" And I thought he pulled out a big bag of cocaine, and I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then he was like, "It's crank," and I was like, "Hell yeah, that's
Until you said you did it, I think I just kind of assumed that it was like mostly a fictional drug.
no."
Like I think I knew it was real, but then I was like, does anyone
Yeah, I thought it
actually-
was just slang.
It's a big.
Kinda.
I think it is. It was just a big bag of meth,
Okay.
and I did a bunch of it, like a whole lot of it all night. And
Was it fun?
yes.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to really answer that.
But if you've ever done a bunch of Adderall or whatever, you'll realize like it can be fun, but it's also like this like fuck,
Yeah.
like feeling like
Yeah.
here. And it was that too. But I was having a really good time.
That's nice.
And I'll try drugs.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
try drugs.
Yeah, someone's got to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I don't, who's gonna try?
You're
to
doing the Lord's work,
Do
man.
it for us.
Yeah.
Tim's our reporter in our eyes in the sky.
Yeah, dude.
I've tried a bunch of drugs. I've never done heroin.
Good, dude. That's a
But-
good one to avoid.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
never-
that's an easy one.
Everyone I've known who's done heroin said that they were like, it's like a one-way street.
Mhm.
That they were like, it's like 50 times better than sex, and I can't ever forget.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I
Oh, my
can't
life's been
ever-
shit up until now.
Yeah, and then they're like,
Yeah,
I can't
that's-
ever forget
That's really scary.
how good that felt, and
Yeah.
like how like even the people who get off of it
That's
are
really
like,
scary.
yeah, I'll never
Dude,
never feel that way again.
I watched this video of this guy who was a crack addict. Really well-spoken, like black guy.
I do crack.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Excuse
Pardon
me.
me.
I need to go
Yeah,
smoke a
crack
rock.
cocaine.
now.
Yeah. No, this dude was
Yeah.
Window rolls down from the
from his Rolls Royce.
I prefer the term crack user.
Pardon me, Jeeves, but I need
Yeah.
a pinch of crack.
Yes, pay $1,000 a rock.
But
A little bit of crack.
no, this dude was like super well spoken, and he was an electronics engineer back in like the 70s or 80s.
Crackhead electronics crackhead engineer.
Well, I mean,
Was that like when you were doing that in the 70s and 80s? Is that where you see videos of people like plugging?
no,
like
that was-
patching?
no, that was before that.
Okay.
no, but this is like very, very early days of computers. Probably like Johnny Five era if I had to put a date on it. But he was like,
Like short circuit.
yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
Nice.
it's
I was
a
thinking
sweet
like
joke.
Con Air. It's like this computer raped and murdered 5 women.
What's his name?
Johnny 33 or something like that.
Oh, in Con Air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the characters has just a number in his
Just, okay,
name.
so just like a little side note, does it ever?
Sorry.
I'm not defending rapists, so let me
Okay,
start with
okay.
that. But
Coward.
yeah.
What?
Okay, I always find it weird in movies, and this is like definitely kind of like a '90s thing where like they'd have criminal characters who are like, I like to rape, and I'm like, I don't know if rapists talk that way.
Yeah.
I think they're like,
They
no,
just get
she
jacked.
wanted it. Like in their head, the way they phrase it is they're like, yeah, I just gave it to someone who like I took what I wanted.
I
Like,
wonder if they even
they-
think about it though. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're probably just like, that piano lesson's $300, and then they're like, you know,
wait, what?
What?
like the way like, do you think that rapists are like? I feel like most of them ignore that part of themselves or something and think they're good. That's why people are
Yeah.
always like surprised. You know?
Right. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
some way, they're like, she was giving me signals. She was basically giving me signals or
Yeah,
something
this
like that.
Probably
Yeah.
a lot of guys do
But I
this.
think that they only
Yeah.
think that way when they're like in court for it or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like it feels like something that people just put aside. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
they're doing like animal brain.
Yeah, like some like rules don't apply to me sort of thing.
Like, I don't
And
even
then they're like, you know,
consider it.
Yeah,
I
you know
never
you're a rapist,
considered
right?
it.
And they're like, I guess I really hadn't thought about it until this exact
Right,
moment.
yes.
Wow.
Like,
yeah, but you're right. In like 90s movies, they all look like linebackers, like they were training for it.
And they'll say it. They'll say it too.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Yeah, I rape." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "It's crazy." Like that's just a like. Okay, it's the same as in like mafia movies where they're just like saying the N-word
Yeah.
to like people, and I'm like, they live in a community around other black people. Those are fighting words. Like I doubt that they're just walking around saying these slurs
Yeah.
when these people are literally their neighbors. Like maybe they might have prejudice, but this is pretty wild to think that like mafia guys are like, I say slurs constantly. I'm like, I don't maybe not. Like I can see them being racist, but I don't know.
Yeah, they would probably have some other words for it.
Well, it just seems
They'd
like
be
it's
like, he's a gobble gobble mushmrebe.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No. I was
They
gonna
would
go
be
somewhere
like,
else with it, but
don't call any of the googly mooglies or whatever the fuck they
googly
would call 'em.
mooglies.
Hey, maybe get one of the old Italian guys, not a googly moogle.
let's just get another Italian in here.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah,
not
what-
a another
Did you get this?
not another Meshuggah.
Yeah, did you get this manicotti muncher off the back of the bus? What the fuck is this, man? Yep.